So even though Mueller presents all of these elements, he lists them in his findings and analysis, he doesn't come to any assessment because he says, well, we can't indict a sitting president. And he didn't think it would be right to leave an open indictment like that, to leave open charges like that without being able to actually go forward with an indictment, and not give the president then also an opportunity to defend himself through the legal process, because it'd just be sitting there during the president's tenure. So he really left it to Congress to come to a determination on these issues. And what I'll say is that in the Constitution, impeachment is a special form of indictment. It is not a criminal indictment. So we're not saying when we proceed with impeachment, if that were to happen, that we are charging the president with criminal counts. It's not about criminality. So even though Mueller's report makes clear that there are elements that meet criminal standard, that's not what impeachment is about. It's a finding that someone has violated the public trust. So the Constitution talks about treason, bribery, and other high crimes and misdemeanors. And when you go back and look at what the framers of the Constitution said, and early American scholars, and even current American scholars, they're pretty consistent on this, that high crimes and misdemeanors refers not to specific statutory crimes. And in fact, when the Constitution was written, there were basically no federal statutory crimes. The federal government wasn't really involved in criminal law. It was primarily state governments and local that would be more involved with criminality. But the Constitution says high crimes and misdemeanors, and our founders meant that as someone who's violating the public trust, someone who's abusing power. They even thought things like maladministration might be impeachable. So someone just not doing their job very well. Now, I'm not sure I would take it that far. I think there are problems with taking it that far, just someone being really bad at their job. But clearly things that violate the public trust are impeachable. Now, when you impeach someone, it doesn't mean that the person is found guilty of what they're being impeached for. It goes to the Senate.